It is 10 a.m. Friday, January 25th in Rarotonga, along with the rest of the Cook Islands, and this is the latest outlook from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. They still maintain Cyclone Garry as a moderate cyclone, but I have very good news to report as it looks like Cyclone Garry is quickly falling apart. The latest visible satellite animation reveals what we've all been waiting for, and that is the sign of the center of circulation becoming exposed. You see all of the heaviest rainfall associated with the tropical cyclone quickly being shunted off toward the southeast, and there's really not much remaining near the center of circulation. Now, as the center passes very close to some of these smaller islands, the winds are still going to increase probably to at least 40 miles per hour or 35 to 40 knots sustained, but the heaviest convection and rainfall associated with the system is already overspreading the islands, and the conditions are going to begin to clear up as the center starts to approach, as it is now completely void of all of that significant thunderstorm activity, as you can also see on the latest enhanced infrared satellite animation. You can see the reason why the tropical cyclone is quickly dissipating as we turn to the water vapor. We have very strong mid to upper level winds in the atmosphere streaking all the way through the Cook Islands, so the western half of the storm is being completely cut off. There's really no significant rainfall whatsoever on the western and northern side of the center of circulation, and this vertical wind shear is only going to continue to take its toll as the values increase beyond 40 to 50 knots. Here is a look at the latest wind shear streamline analysis, and the tropical cyclone is well embedded within 40 to 60 knots of vertical wind shear, and these are rather extreme values for any tropical cyclone, so no storm can survive in conditions like this for much more than about 6 hours. And finally, this is just a quick look at the 24-hour weather summary for Rarotonga, and things are still fairly quiet down there. The winds are no more than about 10 to 15 miles per hour from the east, and conditions are still occasionally partly cloudy. But even as the exposed surface circulation continues to move in, I still think that those winds will increase just a little bit, and you will experience occasionally squally, heavy rainfall. But we are no longer looking at that significant tropical cyclone approaching from the northwest. It is quickly weakening, and other than some occasional squalls and some gusty winds, this is not looking to be a major event for the Cook Islands. And although the Joint Typhoon Warning Center forecast is still calling for fairly strong winds to come through, they will be releasing another update within the next hour, and they're going to greatly reduce their intensity forecast. So overall, the news is very positive for all of our fans of the South Pacific, but still, if you have any news, information, pictures, or video as the event progresses, please go ahead and share them to us here at 28storms.com, as our fans are always interested in those types of reports. So as always, still continue to follow the storm, hunker down as the worst passes through, but if you take all the precautions, you will be completely fine as Cyclone Garry sweeps through the islands over the next day.